Welcome to AlphaCars Annual of New England. My name is Ian. Today we have Justin behind the camera. We have a very special episode for you guys today on the Ural Neo 500. We're going to take it out on the road, do a fun, short but sweet road test. I've had the privilege of putting around 30 to 40 miles on the Neo, and this thing is a blast, to say the least. So let's get right into it. So Justin's going to come along being the cameraman in the sidecar, and of course, I'm going to be the rider. And now getting on, easy to get on. And we'll have Justin get in the sidecar. And now to neutral, push of the button. Starts right up. Sounds great as well, especially going down the road. Right into first gear. Good, Justin. All right, Justin gave me the nod. So now we're on one of our favorite local back roads here. It's around a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. It's the classic New England back road. It's very cracked up, it's bumpy. There's things to avoid. But the Ural soaks them right up. The gears are all very easy to find. I have not had one misshift in this bike. It's silky smooth, the clutch is smooth, it's easy to use. And the handling of the bike's very impressive. It's very light on its feet. It's very quick to react. It's easy to control. So we downshift here. Throttle response is awesome. It's very easy to rev match. Controls feel nice, feel reasonable. And this engine makes a lot of its power up high, so it is fun to rev it out. That's how it's designed. But at the lower RPMs, it lacks no torque. It pulls you right along, no complaints there. And of course, at the higher RPM, you know, if there's a little rattle or thing here or there, this is a pre-production bike, remember. So there's a lot of refinements that are being made going from this to the production bike. So keep that in mind. A lot of the feedback I've seen on these from the road tests, a lot of the, I wouldn't call it concerns, but a lot of the observations are things that are going to be, Ural's saying will be refined and corrected on the production model. So do keep that in mind. So now I've dropped Justin off to get a couple ride-by shots. Now with him over here though, I'm going to do a little acceleration. Let's do it. So we've taken a break at one of our favorite local spots at this beautiful field here. The scenery is awesome. And we're gonna get some of Justin's thoughts, his first time riding in the sidecar of the Neo. Justin, what'd you think? How was it?
So obviously I don't have a lot of experience being a sidecar person or with motorcycles in general. I've always been more of a four-wheeled person. Little bit of two wheels, pretty much no three wheels. So this is a new experience for me, and it was a ton of fun. It's probably the closest thing to riding a roller coaster that you can be on the road, I guess you could say. And yeah, it was just a blast. You know, you're a little loose, but you feel secure too. It's fun. You have the road passing by you, but at the same time, you don't feel any danger at all. You know.
Yeah, when I was testing this bike, I was able to take my wife out for a local ride, and she loved it. You know, she felt very safe and secure. There's plenty of points to kind of hold on to, and it's comfortable too. Justin, how tall are you? Around 6 feet?
I'm about 6 feet tall, yeah, and probably about 230 pounds too. So I'm not a light guy either, and I fit in there pretty comfortably.
Yeah. Yeah, even off camera, Justin, when we were pulling over to check footage and stuff, he was like, man, like that is so fun. He's like, I can't believe how fun that is. So yeah, so we just wanted to give this little update. I do also want to say sorry about any wind noise. We're doing our best with the mic setup we have, and Justin was borrowing a helmet, so you might see there's some witness marks.
It's a little tough.
Of the helmet. There was no accident. It was just the witness marks of the helmet.
Tight helmet.
Yeah, but now we're going to get back on the road and get back on going to AlphaCars. And now it's actually a pretty steep hill bumpy as you can tell, and no problem with the passenger. I mean, everybody stalls it, not the bike. I let the clutch out a little too soon. What I was saying before I stalled it on camera is I've been super impressed with the power delivery. And I mean, this is also a steep hill. We're hearing cars go by and they were downshifting like at least 1 to 2 gears. There was a Porsche that went by, downshifted a couple gears. And we're just cruising right up. I can accelerate. You get that intake noise. The intake noise is awesome when you really get into it. And the bike is very smooth. I will comment, you do get a little bit of vibration. Certain revs, you do get a little bit in the bars. The pegs, the foot pegs are on like rubber bushings. Those are very, very smooth. I normally do have riding gloves. Definitely wear your protective gear to your comfort level. But even with no riding gloves, like I said, you do get a little bit of vibrations here and there. But once you get down into the cruising RPMs, they go right away. It's not fatiguing at all. Like I said, I'm very impressed. And I've owned other, I haven't owned other sidecar bikes, but I have owned other brand new motorcycles. And some of them, you know, the revs and the vibrations you get through, especially through the bars, it can be very fatiguing and very uncomfortable. There's also no better way to experience the outdoors, the wildlife. Well, I say wildlife, but a bunch of horses over here. Hope that comes across on camera. You also get the smells of the horses, the smells of the farm. Funny enough, when I had my wife out in the sidecar, we rode by some fast food and she was like, oh wow, I never realized how much the area smells like fast food when you ride by. Because normally your car has a cabin air filter and it filters that out for the most part. And I will comment on the wind. I've had this bike anywhere from, you know, parking lot speed to around like 50, 55 on some main roads, you know, cruising. And I'm around 6 feet tall, and this windshield, this factory windshield adjusted all the way up. The wind cutoff is around here. I feel the wind kind of like here. So it's nice, it keeps the wind really off your chest, it keeps the pressure off your chest. And I'm sure, as you've learned, and if you've seen our other Ural Neo video where we kind of did an overview of the bike and rode it just on our property with Dimitri, he had some awesome input. We're gonna have some real cool accessories for these bikes, I'm sure. At some point they'll be aftermarket, you know, windshields and you know, the whole 9 yards, like what we usually do with the other models as well, right? So definitely keep tabs on our social medias and our website for when, you know, those things get developed and become available. But now, you know, as we're heading back to AlphaCars, I hope this video gets you excited about the Neo. We're definitely excited. The bike handles awesome. We're about to go over a pretty good bump, and I mean, Justin seems pretty comfortable over there. So I want to thank you for watching. These bikes should be available, the production bike should be available around summer of 2026. And maybe you'll be watching this video past then. Maybe you're thinking about buying one. We can't recommend them enough. Super fun. And that's really all I have to say at this point. So thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video if it was helpful, if you enjoyed. And be sure to subscribe so then you don't miss the future Ural content. And just before the video is over, here's the bonus footage. We had to stop and get some Mexican food from Oscar's Burritos. If you're ever in the area of our dealer, check them out, Oscar's Burritos in Boxborough, Massachusetts. It's quick, fast, and they are delicious. And the best thing is with the sidecar, we can put our food right in the trunk. It's locked, so no one will steal our burritos. And now we can get back to AlphaCars safely.